Okay, supporting your claim. So, explaining why you feel the way you do using facts, statistics, examples, quotations, anecdotes, or expert opinions. Having convincing reasons, providing evidence to answer any objections. So here we have an example of what these are, right? Statistics are facts that have number quantities. Examples, specific instances that explain the points. Observations, events or experiences you yourself have seen. Anecdotes, quick stories that can illustrate your point. Or quotations, direct statements from experts. Ethical appeals. Ethical appeals. So this is when we do when we're talking about persuasion, right? Ethical appeals involve speaking to a person's values or morals to influence his or her feelings, opinions, actions. Ethical appeals play on a person's morals, values, or sense of right and wrong as a means to gain his or her support. If a writer appears agreeable, reasonable, and decent, it is easier to gain support. Emotional appeals. Emotional appeals are appeals that use words that arouse strong feelings, such as anger, fear, pity, vanity. Instead of providing facts and evidence, emotional appeals play on a person's feelings to persuade or win support. Use of emotional appeals. So we have legitimate use of emotional appeals on the left here. So it considers opposing views, uses language in a fair manner, generally based in fact. Illegitimate use of emotional appeals, so things you don't want to do. Attacks a person rather than disproving an argument. Highlights irrelevant or negative events. Attempts to make weak arguments stronger. Tries to make strong opposing arguments appear less powerful. Emotional appeals to fear. So here's an example. By the time you realize that you need an alarm system at your home, it may already be too late. Don't let your family come to harm. Enroll in the neighborhood watch program. So this would make you nervous, right? Oh man, if I don't get this alarm system, something bad might happen before I ever get it, if I put it off. And then like this statement, don't let your family come to harm. So it's basically kind of making you afraid that if you don't do this, you're putting your own family in harm's way, right? So appealing to fear. Here's an appeal to pity. The hurricane ruined thousands of homes last month. People are living in the streets. Help out now with a donation of money or time to rebuild this community. So appealing to however you might feel bad for everyone involved in that to help. Okay, let's talk about loaded language. This is very important. Any words or phrases that are intentionally used to bring about an emotional response in an audience. Loaded words and phrases have strong ties to emotional appeal, and they can be used to raise positive feelings or negative feelings. So generally positive ones, you want to do that to help persuade for your case, right? You might use ones that are negative to help dissuade someone away from something. So let's look at these words here. Let's look at the unloaded words on the side, the left side. Unloaded words, plant, animal, offender, opposition. So these all have a neutral connotation. Connotation means the associated meaning or feeling we get when we look at those words or hear those words. Neutral means we don't really get offended or something. It's a very neutral word. It doesn't mean anything directly. Now let's look at the loaded words with a negative connotation. Weed, beast, criminal, enemy. So all of those words create some kind of feeling in us, like a weed is like, oh no, it's an annoying, obnoxious, terrible thing. We don't want those, right? They destroy things and don't look pretty. We have to do work to get them out. A beast sounds like dangerous. Criminal, again, dangerous. Enemy, dangerous. Right? So you can see the different connotation, the different associated meaning and feeling with that word. So you want to use loaded words in your when you're writing persuasively. You want to be carefully choosing these words because just those subtle feelings that people can get from words can help persuade them to believe what you're saying. So here's an example of loaded words. If you want our perfect community to stay safe, we must set up a neighborhood watch and protect our sweet and innocent children from rampant crime. So notice how they use positive words here when talking about the community and the children, right? If we want our community to be positive and protect our beautiful children, right? And then they use a negative connotation associated with crime, right? Rampant crime. Rampant is not a good thing. It's too much. It's out of control. So these loaded words can be persuasive. Okay, please answer the questions for this activity now.